Hello, good morning. It is Sunday, 24th January 2016, and this is Devaraja Mayuran with the news highlights that the English dailies of Sri Lanka have brought for you. Let me first have a look at the news highlights of the Sunday Times. Consumers get no relief from tax hike suspension. Island revenue officials say companies will be compensated, but not the people. Millions of consumers have been forced to fork out different 2016 budget levies, though they remain suspended. These include increases in the value-added tax and nation-building tax. The news reads UNHRC chief Indian FM coming. Two high-profile visitors, United Nations Human Rights High Commissioner Zaid Al Hussein and Indian Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj, are scheduled to arrive in Sri Lanka on February 5. It will be Prince Zaid's first visit to the country since he assumed office as the UN Human Rights Commissioner. During his stay in Sri Lanka, he is expected to visit North and meet people affected by the war. Another news says 10,000 rupee minimum wage. The national minimum monthly wage for all workers in any industry of service will be rupees 10,000, while the national minimum daily wage of a worker will be rupees 400, according to legislation to be presented in Parliament shortly. Another news says Sri Lankan attorney's letter not credible, says British High Commissioner. An officer of the British High Commission in Colombo has written to the Home Office in Britain claiming that a vast majority of endorsement documents provided by Sri Lankan attorneys in support of local asylum seekers were not credible. Finally, a news says loud pre-dawn drama shakes Achuveli. A minor drama was felt at Achuveli in the Navakiri areas of Jaffna yesterday morning, leaving cracks in lands, houses and wells, residents and officials said. Residents said that they experienced a vibration with a loud noise around 2 a.m. National Building Research Organization Research and Risk Management Division head RMS Bandara told the Sunday Times that this could be a minor drama and the NBRO was carrying out investigations to identify the cause. Now it's time to move to the news highlights of Sunday Observer, whose headline says Hunt for Kidney Racketeers in Colombo. Startling revelations have come to light in the Indo-Lanka kidney racket, which was exposed recently by Indian authorities and which is to be probed by a special committee of 5 appointed by the Ministry of Health yesterday. The news says post-enactment new constitution provides for challenging laws. The new constitution will include enabling provisions to question the validity of laws subsequent to their enactment. Professor Suri Ratnapala, a Sri Lankan law professor currently contributing to Sri Lanka's constitution-making process as a consultant, identified this as serious progress from the 1972 and 1978 constitutions, with both constitutions only providing for the challenging of bills but not after their enactment. Another news says 90% SLPers against separate front, denying speculation that a group of SLFP dissidents is to form a separate front to contest the upcoming local government polls. Minister of Social Empowerment and Welfare S.B. Disanayaka said that 99% of SLPers don't want to create any rift within the party. The SLFP will contest the next election under the United People's Freedom Alliance. Finally, let me read the headline of Ceylon Today that reads Embolipitia Prasanna's killing, AG directs CID probe, DIG's report concealed. The Attorney General's Department has directed Inspector General of Police N.K. Ilangakon to immediately hand over the investigation into the murder of Embolipitia youth Smith Prasanna to the Criminal Investigation Department. With that story, I just wind up the news highlights. Join us tomorrow too. Have a nice day. Goodbye.